Alright everyone, JB here, and we're back with another Dragon Ball Legends video on the channel today. Now today, I am going to be doing my personal predictions of characters to come for the 6th anniversary, which is 2 months away. If you did not know that by now, it's creeping up on us faster than you know it. And regarding me not uploading over the last couple of days, like I mentioned in my community post, for those who didn't see it, I was simply on a road trip with the fam, having some fun, enjoying some time out. You know, we went to the water park, we barbecued, you know, had some fun. And I'm back. So we're gonna be getting back to uploading regularly on the channel. Now, before we get into it, right, I am gonna be doing these predictions. I'm gonna do it based off of each part. So part 1, part 2, and so on, right? Obviously I might not be right about everything, but hopefully I can guess some of this correctly. And do let me know what you guys are personally thinking for who to come for the anniversary. And yeah, we're gonna get into the video. If you're new around here, leave a like on the video, consider joining the channel because it is very much appreciated. Now, first one we have pulled up, as you can see, I'm thinking part 1 is going to be future based, since future hasn't really had that many buffs. I think the most recent would be this LF Purple Cell, and then we had like a few free to play characters like this cell right here, you know. So it's been some time, because I don't believe future didn't get buffed during the festival. So pretty much the most recent would be this cell and Ultra VB and some free to play characters all in here. So what I'm thinking for like character wise, right? Now they want to give us some form of a villain character. I'm thinking 2 options that the route they can go. So I'm thinking, let's say a transforming Zamasu. So he can transform from either, let's say, his regular form right here, regular base Zamasu, into fusion Zamasu, or it could be a fusion Zamasu transforming into corrupted Zamasu right here. And the website's been acting pretty slow, so you guys are just gonna have to bear with me. I might just skip it ahead. Come on now, look at it. Yeah, that's horrible. But yeah, like I was mentioning, it could be a transforming Zamasu of some sort. And if not, I'm thinking, while I have it pulled up, I'm thinking a tag version. Dokkan already has this concept. A tag LF of Goku Black and Zamasu. This is something that we did ask for maybe during the festival, because we all thought Future might be getting buffed during the festival, but it didn't. And Future is one of those tags that they go back to every couple months out of the year. So it gets buffed up pretty relevant, right? And then besides that, I think that would be it. You know, they could give us another Goku Black, but I think if they do give us one, it will more than likely be a LF transforming Goku Black, because we already have we have the Ultra Goku Black both already in his form, and then we also have the LF Goku Black. So I'm thinking it'll probably be a transforming Goku Black. When we look at hero units for future based, you know, we already have Trunks and Vegeta, we already have Trunks himself. But what we do not have, hop back over here, we do not have a Tad Blue Boys from the Future Saga. And I really think that would be a cool concept. And a lot of people ask, you know, some people might say, well, I don't think they're going to introduce this character. I mean, we've already passed the barrier of what if characters when they released Goku and Bardock. So we're already in that domain of what they could possibly drop for what if characters. And then when you look at anything else that they could probably give us, I'm trying to think, because it's, I mean, even if it isn't, let's say, the Trunks saga based, we could probably get another Future Han. When was the last time we got one? It's been a minute, because the guy aged so well even after his release years ago. And I'm not talking about this one obviously, but I'm just saying we can get another Future Han maybe towards the Androids saga. because we do have one already. So, you know, this guy aged so well. You know, he is pushed out now of the meta, but he's one of those guys that, one of those units that has a really good kit. And I feel like if they were to give him another different version of him, he would definitely do pretty well, I would say. All right, so moving on to part 2. I'm thinking part 2 would be movies based. When I say movies based, I got 2 options, obviously. One that we have all been asking for is the Battle of Gods based. Now in Legends, it says the Beerus Saga, which is from Super. So therefore, you know, it's sort of the same thing, just one is an episode, one is a movie. And as you guys can see, it's like I said, the website's been acting really slow, but this has been a fan favorite that everyone's been asking for. An LF God Crew from the Battle of Gods. You know, we only have these 2 God Gokus in the game, I believe. But I think there's 3, and there's one more from the Broly movie. So I'm thinking either a God Crew, right? Give us a God Crew. Maybe even give us a different version of Beerus. But I feel like for an anniversary hype character, I think God Goku is the option to go. Especially it's a Saiyan. It's a very popular form that is underappreciated in the game. So I feel like they would go down that route if they do decide to do something with that. And then we're gonna hop over here really quick. Now these guys are from the Broly movie. This is what I was saying. Pretty much I got 2 options, Battle of Gods or Broly movie. Now I'm also towards the end, I might go into some of the Zenkais and stuff. But when you look at the Broly movie, there are 2 options for Legends. So they can give us this at LF Tag God Goku and Vegeta. We've also mentioned this before in the past. Some form of the gods have to come in the game. They're just such a cool form that's underappreciated, and I really feel like this would be the best time. Anniversary, right? So they could do something with that, right? And then when you look at like maybe some Zenkais to throw in there, let's say from the Broly movie, right? So let's look for the Broly movie. Or we can just go right here. Yep, solids from the movies. Y'all already know who I'm about to mention, because there is 2 characters that they have skipped out on so many times. Y'all already know what I'm talking about. We got Broly. He's gotten what, so many plats? He just got a plat recently, right? I believe, yeah, this one right here. Like Legends. Even with the plat, the guy is not something I would call solid. Normally, if I call a unit solid, that means they're usable on certain teams, but he's not solid. He needs a Zenkai. And you know, like, let's go over here. Gogeta. These are 2 fan favorites that Legends are missing out on of giving them a buff. And if they skip over them over the anniversary, and let's just say we do get something related to the Broly movie, that would suck. Like, at this point, they might not never get that Zenkai. Now, besides, you know, another LF that they probably can throw at us, we could possibly see a revamped version of this LF Broly. And I don't think that would be the... I mean, I wouldn't mind it. They did the same thing with LF Namku, but I don't think that would be the option to go. You know, I'm thinking, you know, give us these guys right here. Or maybe... Or you never know, you could get another version of Gogeta as well. I did want to mention this Vegeta right here as well, since I think this is the only version of him in the game that we have from the Battle of Gods. Giving us a 1% spark into this guy, you know, would be great. You know, this is the little Rage Vegeta, and you know, give Vegeta some love, right? They did not do Super Vegeta with any justice. I'm really disappointed with how he came out, and that was like the first standalone Vegeta character in such a long time, right? But when we look at so let's look at really quick. Let's look at GT over here. So I want to mention something. So we're moving on to part 3 of the anniversary of what I would think. So let's scroll down here. Let's just look at GT Heroes. Now, there is 2 options for the Ultra, because if you've been around for anniversaries, you know, for a minute now, you would know that part 3 is where the Ultra comes. Now we already have the TAD Super Saiyan 4 duo, but two options for me. One being pretty much full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Now we technically already had this in the game of Legends. If you go over here and then scroll up over here to GT, but it's only a 1% sparking. And you know, he was solid on release, I would say, but right now he's not. And we need an Ella version of him. We have this one. I think this is from when Goku first transformed, I believe. And GT has gotten some really impressive buffs. Especially you got the Universal Spirit Bomb, you know, Super Baby 2, Super 17. These two 1% sparkings are still solid. And I really think, you know, we all was talking about him during the GT campaign. And there's a good chance that he will be the Ultra. And then we also have another version, if I can find him. Well, actually, there's an LR version, right? Let's see. I believe it's these guys. Yeah. So it's these guys right here. But we're gonna look at this card art over here. Because I think it's about time, Legends. You know, what's this? Server error. Everything is just not working today. That's insane. But like I was mentioning, in Ultra Gogeta 4, this would be absolute hype. He's been a most wanted character for some time. You know, they skipped over him. Festival, I believe, we got UI instead, which was kind of surprising because we normally get some form of infusion character during the bit celebrations because, you know, they make the most money. They're a hype character. A lot of people like them. They're a cool concept. So they can't. I don't think they could really mess out with that, right? Because if we don't get him for the anniversary, he has to come for festival. There's no reason for them to skip over him when GT has already been buffed twice already, and we're not even halfway through the year. So I'm looking hopefully for him to get that Ultra character because he's gonna be insane. And that's exactly why I've been telling you guys to just save up for your crystals. You know, unless it's a character that you really want, or it's maybe your favorite character, hey, go for it. You know, don't listen to me. But I think that would conclude everything for me. Just to review everything. Part 1, I'm thinking future based. It could be either, you know, from the Trunks saga, from the Androids saga, or the Android Cell saga. Part 2, I'm thinking Battle of Gods movie based or Broly movie based, because we just haven't seen anything really buffed from either one of those sagas. And then part 3 for the Ultra, I'm thinking it's going to be a GT character, either full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku or Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. So that is my conclusion on everything that I think personally that's coming from the anniversary. And I think I got everything somewhat solid. I feel like, you know, they might not all come, but if I can guess one of them right, hey, I say cheers to that. But as always, everyone have a blessed day. It's your boy JB. I'm out.